and welcome to Point of View. Today I'm driving the brand new 2018 BMW X3. The X3 was introduced back in 2003 alongside the BMW X5. Since then, the SUV market has skyrocketed. There are so many alternatives out there. The first generation of the X3 wasn't much of a looker. To be honest, it was quite ugly. Now this is the third generation and boy has it changed. This particular car is the 2-liter diesel version with M Sport package. It's absolutely loaded. The 2-liter diesel engine propels the car from 0 to 60 in 7.8 seconds, 400 Newton meters of torque and 140 kilowatts ensure that it has plenty of power basically everywhere you need. For a big SUV with quite a small engine, to be honest, this is a remarkable achievement. I didn't expect this car to move this quickly. On the outside, a lot has changed. There is still some BMW characteristics going on, design lines, those two kidney grills are still there. The X3 is more like the brand new 5 Series than it is a 3 Series. On the inside it's massive, on the outside it's not a small car. But that's a good thing because an SUV needs to be big to appeal to all kinds of buyers. As standard you get 18-inch alloys. To me 18-inch is a bit too small for the car, 19s would be perfect. They do offer 21 inches, but that might be a bit of overkill. There are 3 design lines to choose from, actually 4. There is the standard one, then there's the X line, which promotes off-road riding and a bit of sportiness. There is the luxury package, which gives you more luxury details, and the M Sport, which is this one here. Sporty bumpers and details on the outside. On the inside you get sports seats, sports M steering wheel and a sports suspension. And if it was a regular BMW car, a sedan or a estate, I would go for the M Sport, no questions asked. With this car it would be either the X line or the M Sport. The lines aren't cheap exactly. M Sport is around 5,000–6,000 euros. The X line is a bit cheaper and the luxury version is a bit more. Now talking about the interior, as soon as you sit inside you feel like you are in a good quality car, a German car. Every material feels very nice and I especially love the M Sport steering wheel. I have loved the M Sport steering wheel since they came out ages ago. Every single steering wheel from the M Sport lineup has been just glorious to behold, and this is no exception. It is heated, it has so much bolstering, just the right amount of grip. Other car makers tend to make these handle points thinner, you know, but a fat steering wheel gives you so much more control and it's just nice to hold. If you get the M Sport package you also get Sensatec leather on the dashboard. The materials used in the buttons, for example, are just the same as in the 7 Series and the new brand new 6 Series. Everything you touch feels solid and like it's thought out. The seats, maybe I wish they were more sporty. They don't have too much side bolstering and you're basically sliding around. But I do have to applaud the new Vernasca leather. The new leather is softer than Dakota leather and it's getting closer to Nappa. It's not quite there yet, but it's really close actually. Talking about technology, 2 screens here. This is the big screen, which is used for navigation, music, telephone, whatever you want. It is very responsive and actually it's the best in the business right now. It's so easy to use. It is touchscreen, so you can just push it, and the touchscreen buttons are just in your reach, so you don't have to go further. And if you don't want to touch the screen, you can use the swivel wheel down here. But what I think Audi maybe does better is the center display here. You can change the look of it. If you press Sport, you get these sporty dials. If you press Eco Pro, you get a different reading again. Comfort is the regular BMW screen. For me, I wish it had more customization options. It's not the best in the business. Yeah, I wish I had the possibility to add navigation on some of the dials and maybe tweak some of the options more. It's just too plain. If it is digital already, why not make it fully digital? That's my point. But having said that, this is not a bad screen and it is easy to use. And now we have to talk about the elephant in the room. What does all this goodness cost? The one I'd probably choose would be the 3-liter diesel. It's just the best all-rounder. And now we get to the options. Oh dear. This car, guess what? Costs 70,000 euros. Yep, 70,000 euros. That is a lot. Which means more than 20,000 euros of options have been added to this car. You don't need all those options. Get the M Sport line, the technology package, and maybe also the safety package, which includes adaptive cruise control, blind spot, lane keep assist, etc. That's the sweet spot in my mind. Now you can most likely see the backup camera and the 360 camera working. It is the best system I have used by far. Volvo has a similar system, but it's not nearly as good as this one. If you're a technology person, this will blow your mind. I'm gonna try and do a quick start, although it is slippery. Let's find out. For everyday driving, you don't need more. If you want a faster car, you're just gonna have to pay for it. But as it is with this engine, it does everything you ask for. And we should also talk about the standard equipment in this BMW. With BMWs in the old, it used to be that all the standard equipment you get is the air around the cabin, 4 wheels and a steering wheel. And it's a joke, I know, but there is some truth to it. Things have changed a lot. Right now, if you get the most pop standard version, you don't even get any lines. You get LED headlights, heated seats, cruise control, Bluetooth, screen, automatic gearbox, leather steering wheel with buttons, free zone automatic climate control, and many other things. For BMW, it's just a step up massively. Now, one of the really great features about the BMW range these days is that you can opt for a digital key. It's sort of a hit and miss. I'd be very happy with the standard key. But then again, if you want to play around with this key, you can lock the car, set up heating inside, check your range, and do many things. Oh, one more thing. It has automatic tailgate as standard as well. Good job, BMW. As you can tell, the boot is very big. It is a square shape, so it can hold many items, and it is easy to get stuff in and out. This electric tailgate also has the dancing foot option. Just wave your foot under the car and it opens. And now, sitting at the back, it's not as easy to get into as you would have guessed. The legroom is okay. You will feel comfortable back here. You also have a handrest with cup holders, of course. And if I have one complaint, I think that the seating position in the back is sort of too straight up. But just looking around the cabin, the big electric panoramic sunroof makes a huge difference. Again, it is an expensive option, but if you have the money, this is just very nice. You know, somehow the rear fenders of this car, they just sort of eat inside the cabin, and that makes it harder to get in and out. But it's a small problem, and I'm just nitpicking here. This car has keyless entry, so just put your foot on the gas, start the engine, and it fires right up. Now, talking about competitors, they're all in the same ballpark. I mean, if you're gonna buy a car this expensive anyway, a few thousand euros here and there won't make much of a difference. It's basically down to your preference. And what makes a BMW great has always been and still is the driving capabilities. Even though this is a big SUV, the handling capabilities are just very good. You have adaptive suspension to help that out also, but even in comfort mode, it's not wallowy, it's not too stiff, it's just right. On the highway, it feels planted, just like a BMW should be. And the diesel engine, you don't even notice it, it's not rattly at all. You might know that I'm not a big fan of diesel engines, but somehow even this 4-cylinder seems pretty good to me. There are petrol versions available, of course, 20i, 30i and the M40i. Each one represents different power outputs. The M version is a rocket ship, but it is expensive. Would I buy one? Yeah, sure, if I had the money, why the hell not? And if you don't tick all the options, the price isn't actually that bad. It's comparable to every single competitor out there. So yeah, why the hell not get the BMW X3? So guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please like, share and subscribe. There will be new videos coming soon. And yeah, until then guys, bye.